Well, I am the owner of this building here. It's been a family business for close to 30 years.
Really?
Yes. The building itself has a total of 55 units.
Wow.
Yeah, and every single tenant, just so you know, has my cell phone number.
Really?
So that I trust them that they have my cell phone number.
Right.
I mean, God forbid there's a leak, fire, flood, anything, they call me, they text me. Yes, I'm here 24/7. I feel that my building is a reflection of me as an owner, but also a reflection of the neighborhood. At least I try to better the neighborhood, at least do my part. Well, my building is my passion. It is. It really is. You know, my mom lives here. Okay, like I said, we've been living here for about 30 years. Right. So I grew up in this neighborhood. So there's a sentimental value for me to have a desirable neighborhood, desirable building. Affordable housing allows blue-collar workers the opportunity to be within close proximity to their jobs. Whether they work in Manhattan, Brooklyn, or any of the 5 boroughs, they don't have to go out their way to travel to their job. I've seen personally a lot of people flocking to the Bronx just because of affordability, which is, you know, in a way, is great, you know. But yeah, it seems like the Bronx is the go-to place for affordability. Well, the center of living, on my part, what I do, I try to provide as much as I can for my tenants. When an apartment becomes vacant, I gut renovate it. Even if the apartment is rent stabilized, and even after the gut renovation, depending on how much I put into the apartment, I tend to go above and beyond what, let's say, other landlords are willing to do, because it's just the way I am. The problem is that, unfortunately, the government, the city, raises our taxes, our property taxes, our water bills. So this is basic economics, basic math. If you raise our property taxes, our water bills, we have no choice but to raise the tenant's rent. The government defeats the purpose of providing affordable housing if they keep raising property taxes, if they keep raising water bills, and so on. If they want to provide affordable housing, they need to either cap property taxes or keep it at a reasonable level. I think the average tenant is not keen to what's really going on. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They just, in my opinion, we're all about affordable rents. But they don't know that there's a story behind affordable rents. There's a reason why some rents are unaffordable and some are not. Without affordable housing, they will have to move out of state. They will have to move, you know, upstate. They will have to move maybe down south where you can get more bang for your buck. In other words, they will be dispossessed. I want to tell Congress that landlords, particularly in New York, are getting attacked from different angles. There's very little money left over to improve or to do capital improvements without taking a loan. My building particularly is 3,000 gallon oil tank.
3,000
yes,
gallons?
Yes, 3,000 gallon oil tank. So let's say at $4 a gallon, or even at $3.50, you're looking at about, per delivery, about $10,000 to $12,000 per delivery. In the middle of the winter, I'm ordering about 3 to 4 deliveries per month. I have about 15 deregulated apartments, and those 15 deregulated apartments, I'm charging the same rent that I was charging when the apartments were regulated, okay? This is the Bronx. This is not Manhattan, okay? So the misconception that many people have is that, okay, well, the apartment becomes deregulated, the landlord could charge whatever they want, but that's not true. There's no, in my opinion, there's no such thing as price gouging in apartment rentals. I cannot charge $10,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment in the middle of the Bronx. It's just, I can't. I mean, nobody's gonna rent it, it's gonna remain vacant, I'm losing money. It doesn't make sense. But people think that. You have to understand that you have to charge what the market can bear in your specific area. And just, it's basic supply and demand, it's that simple.